Hey, church, we are in the middle of week one of our Advent series with an emphasis on hope. And our reading today comes from Luke 1, verses 50 to 52. And it says, "His mercy extends to those who fear him from generation to generation. He has performed mighty deeds with his arm. He has scattered those who are proud in their inmost thoughts. He has brought down rulers from their thrones, but has lifted up the humble." And this is in the middle of Mary's song after she visits Elizabeth. She's already had the visitation from the angel telling her she's going to bear the Messiah in her womb, the virgin conception. And I think immediately what jumps out to my mind is Mary is a Jew and is familiar with the scriptures and has heard the stories of her people going back thousands of years at this point. I would assume that she is also waiting for the Messiah. And to hear that she's going to give birth to him, to hear of a similar sign being given to Elizabeth, her cousin, bearing John the Baptist in her old age. And just thinking about this portion of her song, she is living in that hope. She's living in the reality that God is lifting up the humble and performing mighty deeds. So to me, it's cool. She's thinking of the scripture that she's learned growing up and is now seeing God do just that he has done historically for her people, deliverance, salvation, redemption, all of that. So I think for us, it's just a great reminder that God's promises, they slow cook, and it can be difficult to endure in hope, but ultimately we do belong to a long line of God delivering and seeing a promise through. So I think I tend to look for guarantees, and God is much more interested in promises. And his promises, they endure and they slow cook. And I think Mary seeing that happen and reflecting on the thousands of years of history of her own people is an encouragement to me to remember that hope is not cheap and it is hard fought to win, but it's worth enduring for. So may you be filled with hope. May you enjoy the slow cook, and may you rest in God's promises. Have a good one.